in and out of those piers at a moment's notice.
News 3 reporter Anthony Sabella joining us live from Naval Station Norfolk this morning with a closer look. Good morning, Anthony.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, hanging out with our Navy Unit of the Month. Really excited to be able to get this back going. You know, the pandemic, we had to kind of put things in the back burner, but now we're back here on base, and it's really exciting, especially because we're with the Port Operations Department, which you might be wondering, what is that all about? Well, the reason we're here right now is because it's the start of hurricane season, and they've got to be ready to get these ships out of here to a safer location if a hurricane takes aim at Hampton Roads. And so we have someone here with us, Bosun's Mate First Class Ivan Godinez.
Yes.
You are with the Port Ops unit, and you've had to do stuff in the past. But let's talk about why it's so important to get these ships out of here if a hurricane takes aim at Hampton Roads, and what it takes to get that process done.
Thank you. So it's Port Operations' responsibility to get all 61 home ported ships out to sea safely. Obviously, when a hurricane rolls through, it's safer out to sea away from the storm than pier side where damage can occur.
And I mean, because these ships, you were saying earlier, several millions, tens of millions of dollars worth of stuff that's happening, or maybe even billions. I can't remember how much you said, but it's a lot of money that these ships, are cost to make. And so what's it like? I mean, what goes into getting these ships out of here? What do you got to do?
So I have a team of 52 sailors in Dockmaster Division, and we all break up. It takes about 2 hours tops to move one ship, depending on the size and if everything goes smoothly with coordination with the tugs and the pilot. So we break down and prioritize based on the ship schedule and ship movements, and we move on from there.
Okay, so what we see, ships off in the distance just kind of sailing away, there's a lot that goes into getting it to that point where they can get there. And then obviously, we have a lot of ships that undergo maintenance, especially when they come back from deployment underways and things like that. So for those ships that don't have the ability to leave, what do you do?
So there's a pier right behind me, Pier 11. It's a double-decker pier. These double-decker piers, they're built to withstand the hurricane winds. So ships that are failed to sail or unable to get underway, we tie them up with additional heavy weather mooring lines so that they're safely moored and reduce risk of damage.
Okay, and how long is that process? That can take a while.
That takes hours, multiple hours, depending on the size of the ship as well. We're throwing on additional lines bigger than what they're used to and coordinating with the ones that fail to sail.
Because it's all about getting them secure. And I know the last couple of years we've had to send ships under sortie. We've had to get them out of here for safety reasons. Hurricane Dorian, last year you were working. What were you doing during Hurricane Dorian?
During Hurricane Dorian, I was on board USS Arlington, LPD 24, and that's a lengthy process. We started about 1700 and ended at midnight with safely mooring the ship on Pier 6 for a heavy weather moor during Hurricane Dorian.
1700, 5 o'clock p.m., right, for those who don't know?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. All right, Ivan, thank you so much for being here with me this morning. I really appreciate it. We're going to come back in just a little bit to talk to him one last time about some of the more recent ship movements he's been a part of. It is a tough job, a tough process, and it's great that we have great folks like this who are willing to serve their country in this capacity, making sure we get all of our ships in and out safely, all of our sailors in and out safely. We're live here at Naval Station Norfolk. Anthony Sabella will send it back to you.